the engine of industry, backbone of our nation. America's workplace is changing. To meet the challenges of advancing technology, San Joaquin Delta College is partnering with California's Caterpillar dealerships and Caterpillar Incorporated to train high-performance technicians ready to fill essential roles today and into the future. Think big. It's never too early to start preparing for your career, and never too late to start a new career. The Caterpillar Dealer Service Technician Program provides a clear path to a rewarding, lifelong career. Students will earn an Associate in Science degree and be journey-level service technicians upon completion of the 4-year program.
I think the most important thing to keep in mind about our CAP program, what makes it different and sets it apart from other programs, is that it is industry-driven. This program was not developed by Delta College instructors alone. It was developed as a result of a request from the Caterpillar dealers in the state of California. They came to Delta College and said, "We would like to do this program." Our instructors worked with them to develop the fabulous program we have today.
Delta College was interested when Caterpillar was looking for a community college to sponsor their program in California. Just so natural for us with our diesel technology program and our agriculture program. For this program, we actually recruit statewide. We're looking for people who are interested in this area, have had a little background if possible, but definitely if they have interest, want to be in this career area and want to succeed, because it's one of the foremost technician training programs in the country.
Caterpillar training applicants must be high school graduates, possess a GED or high school proficiency certificate. To be selected for the program, applicants must successfully complete the application and admission process for San Joaquin Delta College and be hired as an employee by one of the Caterpillar dealerships. Contact Delta College's Applied Science and Technology office or your local Caterpillar dealership for application details.
Okay, now, how many people actually understand all the paperwork they're supposed to do? That doesn't surprise me.
Expectations are high as parents, family, and friends are invited to learn what's required directly from the program's instructors and administrators.
There's no excuse for getting behind the 8 ball, okay? Early and often.
It's real important when we have orientations to invite the parents and or spouses of that, because it's a tremendous commitment on the students to get through the program.
Okay, discipline and safety infractions, as we sort of already got to, as Dan was saying, basically we have a policy that, to put it real succinctly, is 3 strikes and you're out.
One of the aspects about the orientation is that it involves all of our staff. It involves our instructors, it involves the dealer representatives and our administrative staff to ensure that everybody understands what the program's about, how they succeed in the program, what the commitment will be.
You can't wait till the last week of the semester and say, you know what, I think I want to drop this course. That's, you know, it's like going into turn 1 flat out and then suddenly decide, I'm not sure I'm going to make it.
It's a strenuous, challenging program that takes total commitment to survive, and that's why it's good to have your parents, spouses, or friends of support through the program.
If you're doing engine work and repair work over here in one of the classes, then as you go out to the dealership, then that's what you're going to be focusing with the majority of the time in the dealership. Should strengthen it. We want a journey level person out there that has experience in all the areas.
One of the most important parts of our program is that our instructors are team teaching. We have 4 key instructors, and they are truly team teaching. They know what is going on in each other's classrooms, and they're making sure that those students are prepared when they leave the classroom.
During the first 2 years of the program, students earn an Associate of Science degree. The ability to demonstrate a strong working knowledge in mathematics, technical writing, and computer science is vital for success in a high-tech service environment.
Pretty close to the same answer there. That was your problem right there, was the decimal point.
Students entering in this program are told that it is an Associate of Science degree program, and so they have their general ed courses that they must fulfill. The dealers today want a student that's well-rounded and can show that they have the ability to pass other courses and can take that information in and process it. They're not looking to train just particularly a person that's able to turn a wrench in the shop, but someone who's very well-rounded and can react with customers, access other information, and be able to use it to affect their career.
So you're upside down. See, I need time. How many hours?
Hear how it fluttered? Okay. It's fluttered and kind of knocked a little bit. We're getting to the point where this thing's starting to suck air because we're almost out of fuel here.
The Caterpillar Technician Program will develop the skill set necessary to progress within the ranks of a Caterpillar dealership service network.
What do I look for on these?
Dents, pits, scratches.
Students will learn to diagnose problems, examine components for defects and wear, and recondition or replace parts on Caterpillar machines.
My expectations are very high due to the fact that when they're being sponsored by a Caterpillar dealer, they're expected to apply themselves, not coast per se, and learn the basic skill sets that we're presenting to them in class. Basic skill sets meaning the basic 4 strokes of an engine, how an internal combustion engine functions under different conditions, troubleshooting techniques, cooling and lubrication. To come into a class and ride the shirt tails of somebody else is not an option. This is something that they have to perform at the highest level. Safety is never an issue because we do not allow it to be an issue. If there's a safety violation, it's dealt with immediately.
Do we have high pressure fuel lines with injectors? No, we don't. We have a common fuel rail. You can believe
the equipment that we're using is a 3406B Caterpillar mechanical engine. These engines are completely torn down to the bare block, and the students make precision measurements, go by the specifications and tolerances provided by Caterpillar to see if these engines are serviceable or non-serviceable. Then they put them back together, and all engines must start and run to pass the class. So if theirs has a problem and it doesn't run properly or it doesn't start, then they have to put in overtime to make it go.
Good job, Aaron.
That feels good.
Okay, now we know that works. Outstanding. Any other questions? Okay, let's get this other one lit up.
Now you got power.
Students will learn to adjust components and systems necessary to ensure proper operation and prevent failures.
Hydraulics is the muscle behind the movement of the machines, where the electronics is the brain. Without the muscle, the machines aren't going to be able to do the work. Hydraulics is a technology that not a lot of people are aware of. So it's a new technology.
And then the motor will spin. How come the flow is so much higher going back? Because it's the smaller side of the... Very good. You're putting the oil in the smaller side. The bigger side acts like a bigger pump and it pushes more oil out.
I have an expectation that at the beginning, they're interested, they're motivated, they want to learn what I have to teach. At the end of the course, I hope to have the student understand the technology that I'm bringing to them. I really have 2 levels of hydraulics that I teach. One is the fundamentals, where we teach the basic groundwork, and then we also have the more advanced course, which is on the machine itself. It's called Caterpillar Machine Hydraulic Systems.
When it's going out, you can't get the motor to turn the other way.
But if you want to spin the other way, you can tee in.
You can tee into the A port. That's right.
The main diagnostic equipment for hydraulics is simple pressure gauges, temperature gauges, flow meters, that type of things. The biggest thing to work with hydraulics is to be able to read the schematic and understand the system and to be able to diagnose problems using pressure gauges. But we've also upgraded into digital technology now. We have computers that plug in that can read all the pressures. We also have digital pressure gauges for the high pressure systems. I hope them to be safe. I hope for them to be skilled in that when they go to the job, they can perform the duties as well as some of the people that have been there for many years.
With the hoses hooked up, our gauges will...
Computerized diagnostic equipment is used to test and troubleshoot malfunctioning equipment.
What we refer to as dirty refrigerant. So when it's dirty, we can't put it back in. Well, this machine here is what they call a single pass. When it recovers it, it sends it through a filter and a dryer, and it automatically takes and cleans it for us. So that people think that air conditioning isn't needed in off-highway pieces of equipment, but we have a lot of our equipment nowadays that are sealed cabs. You have a farm tractor, off-highway piece of equipment such as a loader, where a person is working in a construction site and a lot of dust and dirt around that they need to be protected. It is mandated by law that technician be certified to operate the equipment. They can get fined if they do not have certification. So in this particular class, they learn to take and recover, recycle, evacuate, and recharge a system according to the laws and specifications, and also to do troubleshooting. We have students that are now coming into this program that have already been hired by the dealership, so they already have their job. They're now going to get the fast track to training, and they're able to get advanced training on the latest equipment that Caterpillar has. We get new equipment twice a year. It's very important for the dealers to have these trained people, and the dealers are really behind us. They support us. Caterpillar is behind us, and they support us quite well.
Not to be forgotten is the skill of welding, a talent necessary to prepare students for the high performance that Caterpillar dealerships demand.
In a variety of our courses, we have a set of expectations and a set of skills that the students must accomplish before they can complete the course. In the welding class, we'll get students that come in that have had prior experience and some that have had no experience. We expect that they're able to flame cut when they complete the course and be able to accomplish a variety of minor repairs that would come into the shop. My personal philosophy in working with the students in the lab is to give them the instruction that's necessary to perform the job, but then to allow them to work their way through it. I will observe the student, I will ensure that they do succeed, but it will be up to them to be able to take the information provided them, use the textbook, use the information provided on the computer to be able to actually learn how to perform the lab responsibilities that we've given them, rather than just show them and try to get in and do it for them. They can see it, do it, say it, and show somebody else how to do it, and then I know they know how to perform that job.
That's good. Yeah, you got it. That'll work.
In all of our classes, safety is emphasized very heavily. It doesn't matter how good a student is or person is in a shop doing repairs, if they are acting in an unsafe manner or if they are a danger to themselves or to others, they are not a valuable employee. And so we place a large emphasis upon safety and require that the proper apparel and attitude is maintained at all times in our shop.
Students spend the last 2 years of the program working as full-time apprentice technicians at their sponsoring Caterpillar dealership. These paid positions allow the students to further enhance skills necessary for journey-level certification.
We do an internship visit with the students twice throughout their 8-week internship, and we meet one-on-one with that student and we ask them, how are things going? Are there any questions that they may have? Is there any difficulties or any things that they're struggling with, and address those issues. My expectations, as their own expectations, are high because this is their first time at their dealer in the real world. So their standards are high, and when they struggle, they're looking for a safety net, so to speak, and sometimes a friendly face on that first internship visit is that safety net.
Not only I, but all of the instructors in this program, we have very high expectations for them. They are supposed to be the best of the best, and we are attempting to train them to that point. And so when we go out to make these visits, we're trying to see how well did they interact, are they able to put into use the vast amount of information that we presented to them within the courses. We expect them to outperform other people that are in that shop, even people that have been there for many years.
When they leave my classroom, I want them to go to the dealership with respect for the people that are there because of the skills and knowledge that they have. I want them to have an open mind. I want them to listen and learn from their mentors that are there. I want them to be able to work with other people. I want them to have the basic skills to actually go in the workforce and to work instead of having the high school attitude.
This program, a true partnership between industry and education, allows students real-world experiences, putting to use what they've learned in the classroom and on the job.
I think eventually I would like to try every area of, working for Holt, maybe try field service, spec shop, main shop, and eventually, maybe move up to supervising or management, because I know there's a lot of opportunities to move up in this company. The pay is great for just being, an intern in school and only working half the year.
My name is Jacob Brody. I'm one of the Think Big students expected to graduate in 2005 from San Joaquin Delta College. I work here at Holt, California in Stockton. The environment here is a really nice place to work in. Everyone's really nice and helpful. The internships help me with just my basic mechanical skills. I've been exposed to a lot of things that I haven't been before. It's just going to help me overall in my classroom training because I'm learning how to troubleshoot things here and how to read service manuals and do things a little bit more independently than I have in the past. Well, I'd like to hopefully finish my career working on heavy equipment here at Holt, California, and eventually be a mentor.
The Caterpillar Technician internships are beneficial to both the student and company.
From the start, the program looked successful. The students came in with eager to work, eager to learn, ready to work on the equipment. Now we're into our second year, and those same students are now valued members of the staff. And we look forward to them coming back from school for the on-the-job portion. Our business is growing daily. We're looking for mechanics constantly. The industry is growing like crazy.
In the real work world, I remember the first guy that came to me and said, when I was field service manager, I'm not going to work with that guy. I said, okay, well, go home. Give me a call tomorrow, I'll see if I have work for you.
The evaluation process for CAT technician students is thorough. Interns will be given a minimum of 2 formal evaluations by their supervisors. Instructors, program coordinators, and supervisors meet periodically to candidly discuss intern progress and any related job site concerns.
A phone call wouldn't be enough at that point because they just need to understand, I said it how many times yesterday, this is a career path. This is not just going to school, guys. You're working towards your job and your career. The sooner we can instill that, the better off we are.
Every chance you get, zero tolerance on any safety violations. And that way, when they come into the dealership, we're getting the young guys who are tuned into safety, who flow into our way of thinking, and then we can focus on some of the older hands and guys we already have that we're challenged with, just like you're challenged. We don't need more bad habits coming in from the young guys, so hopefully that's something they come out of here with.
And everybody learns that lesson at once. Everybody understands how serious it is. Then they go back to work.
If you're interested in working on the biggest, hardest working machines in the world, the Caterpillar Dealer Service Technician program is for you. You'll become a highly skilled, in-demand, respected member of the worldwide Cat Dealer family. With excellent pay and benefits, flexible hours and job security, you'll have the time and money to enjoy friends and family. Caterpillar's promote from within philosophies provide great opportunities for advancement. The Caterpillar Dealer Service Technician program just might be for you.
It's been a very good experience. I've learned everything how to build engines as well as work on equipment. And when I graduate, I'd love to be a manager and possibly run my own shop.
This program has definitely opened doors as well as opportunities that I would not get working as a regular mechanic. Maybe with 10 or 20 years experience I would possibly get it, but this has definitely opened the door and given me a push.
As a college administrator, one of the things that's very important is finance. And this is a case where private industry has provided over $1.5 million to public education.
This technology is something that's really needed across the country, and there's not a lot of people that are training this technology, and if community colleges don't do it, then no one will.
It's a tremendous opportunity for them to learn more quicker than any other training program I know of.
The opportunities that these students have at the dealer level, along with the training, the sky's the limit. There isn't anything that they can't do if they apply themselves.
Currently at this point, we have 100% placement.
Student leaves here with a job and the tools necessary to compete in life.